Hello everyone, welcome to today's Lunch and Learn. My name is Laura Von Medius. I am the Audubon Center for Birds of Prey Education Manager, and today's Lunch and Learn is about glove training. So glove training is the process of getting the birds used to standing on a glove on our arm. This has been used in falconry for thousands of years, so we glove train our birds here for a few different reasons. One is that it helps with their health checks. We can have them be on our glove, step off onto a perch. That perch can be on a scale, for example, and that will help us easily be able to weigh the birds without stressing them out. As well as we can use them easily as ambassador birds to go out to schools and visit with people here at the center. And it's also a form of enrichment for the birds. That training process does use their brain, keep them stimulated mentally. So when we glove train a bird, it is always a bird that comes into our center as a young or a baby bird, so we can start their training early. It is a non-releasable raptor. Our goal is always to get those birds back out to the wild, and we will only choose to glove train them and keep them as a permanent resident if they are deemed non-releasable because of their injuries or illnesses. And then that bird has to have a pleasant disposition. There are some birds that are just grumpy, and that's okay. We're not going to force them to be around humans if they are scared or they don't like it. Now, we like to rely on positive reinforcement in our training, and that sometimes is food for our birds, and sometimes it's just quality time. We have some owls, for example, that are human imprints. They enjoy being around humans, and so they are essentially being rewarded by stepping up on our glove when we ask. I'm going to take you guys into the education muse. It's usually a staff-only area, but I'm going to show you how we get our education birds up on the glove when we bring them out to the bird garden on a daily basis. Follow me. So each bird has their own individual mew. Everybody else is already out in the garden, but we're going to get Merlin, a barred owl, out of his mew here at the end of the hallway. And get the walk. There we go. Oh, and Merlin is actually just down getting a drink. So we'll see if he'll fly up or if I need to get him off the ground here. Hi. You ready to go, Merlin? You want to go up and step up from down there? No. I'm going to hop up to my perch probably. Yep. Good boy. You ready to go outside? Be limbo under. Hi, handsome. How's it going, bud? Are you ready to step up? Step up. One more. Good boy. Now that he's on my glove, I can hook up his swivel and be able to walk him out into the garden. So the stepping up process, we train them when they're little, and then he's been doing it his whole life. He's 34 years old, so he steps up very easily and does as we ask. If you heard, I did actually say step up, and if I was going to put him back down onto the perch, then I would use the word perch. Perch. He doesn't even need prompting anymore because he's an old pro at this, but we do use that with our birds so in order for their training in this process. If you watched our baby owl shower, some of our past Lunch and Learns, then you have met Rizzo and Cora before. It's a baby great horned owl and a baby barred owl that are currently at our center. What you can see in these videos is Rizzo and Cora being taken from their kennel where they spend their night times, being brought out to their daytime perches. And you can see in the video that Sam is asking them to step up from behind. That's the easiest ways when they are young birds, to have them step up backwards. So the very first steps, of course, to glove training would be to get the baby used to being around humans. That's all part of the process. They're getting it fitted for jesses, and so they get used to that equipment that they will be wearing. And then having it stand on a glove that is stationary. So we get them used to seeing the glove approaching them, and then just standing on it when the glove is in one spot. Here you'll see Rizzo stepping up on the glove and biting at the glove. This is not a behavior we want, so you'll see that Sam just chooses to ignore that bad behavior.
Clean your jacket. They're filthy. Let's go over here and clean. Is that yours? That's yours. See? Good job, baby.
In this clip, you're going to see Sam flight training a red-shouldered hawk. So flight training that she's doing is actually flying the bird from a perch to the glove. We don't typically do this with our permanent residents here because of their injuries. However, sometimes if we get an imprinted bird that is full working body going to a different facility, it can be used in shows and flight demonstrations, and we will begin that flight training here at our center when they're young so that they can continue that at their next facility. All right, I hope you learned something new today about training, glove training, flight training with raptors and how we do it here at our center. If you've got extra questions, drop them in the comments below or send us an email, and we'll see you at the next Lunch and Learn weekdays at noon.